completed. So let me try for the diagram. You try, meanwhile I'll draw the diagram. Okay, let the point of projection, let it be O. Angle of inclination. What is the angle of inclination? It is alpha. Then it is projected. It will graze one of the line. So let me call this the first line. This is the second line. No? Then what is it? It is projected in such a way that it will graze one and it will strike normally the other line. So I'll project it. Some rough diagram. Actually, we have to. Oh. It's a rough diagram. Just to make you understand, I'm giving. Because some students are, why can't it go like this? Huh? It is projected in such a way that it will graze. Huh? Okay, I'm making things clear. That this be theta. So here it is grazing. Huh? I'll draw some thick line. Okay, fine. So somehow I made some adjustments like this. So it will graze and it will strike normally. You see that one. It has to strike normally. That also he has put a condition. It will strike the other line normally. So take this distance perpendicular. You can write anything. So this nothing is given, no? So we'll assume this to be A. So it will be P1, it will graze. At P2, it will strike normally. If you can get, he has not given intentionally diagram. So I think now you can manage here. So write equations of motion. So what is something that theta and alpha relationship is needed? That's all. So what all we assume, all other things are has to be eliminated. What all we assumed? We assumed A, we assumed U. So that should be eliminated. You write equation and eliminate them. So that the relation between theta and alpha will come. So first, as it moves from O to P1. So let's resolve this velocity. It will be U sine theta. I'll resolve the velocity. So here it will be, I think once you get the diagram, no, so writing equations of motion next. So this will be U cos theta. U sine theta. What will happen to as it grazes here, no? It grazes. Here you put like this. Grazes, strikes normally. Fine. This one. So as it moves from O to P1, what will happen to U sine theta? Should decrease. So what shall I do with gravity? Gravity you have to resolve. You have to resolve gravity. So the gravity, if you resolve, no, will be G sine alpha, G cos alpha.
Now? Yeah, I can last there.
Sir, sir, just a small doubt, sir.
Yes.
You said that the projectile must graze one surface and it should hit the other surface perpendicularly, right?
Yeah.
But sir, doesn't the angle theta, that angle, won't it be
More than 90? Theta plus alpha more than 90, you mean to say?
it could be acute also, right, sir? I mean, theta
No.
plus alpha.
See, my dear, like, what is the, all of you, I think I made things clear. The diagram appears theta plus alpha. I'll put one simple condition. I think it's over, no? Okay, fine.
Okay, sir.
That's all. Because like, I had to draw a diagram very specifically. So I just already told you, like, it will not, the particle will not strike on the left side of O. It will go and strike at point P1 on. So like that, the theta and will be adjusted here. So that's what he's asking, theta plus alpha. But the diagram looks in other way. So why do it will move? Actually, it will move like this now, you mean to say? Will come like this. Will come like this, no? But so I'll just put condition theta plus alpha less than 90. I think problem solved. Okay, now let's write the equation. So what we should do now? We should get relation between theta and alpha. Okay, let's write from O to P1 as it moves from O to P1. I'll proceed with the mathematics now. From OP1. 0 square.
Isn't theta the angle of projection?
Yeah, with respect to incline.
So they didn't mention it is with respect to incline.
Question not there. Huh?
So they only told theta is the angle of projection.
Yeah, with respect to incline only, that one. Yeah. Theta with respect to horizontal become theta plus alpha. With respect to incline, theta.
So
That
you
one.
told with respect to either of the lines.
It's there, no? Okay, let me check question. We'll see that. If theta is the angle of projection with respect to either of lines,
Okay,
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 fine.
sir.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now let's write equation. Some mathematics will get into 0 square minus u sine theta whole square equal to 2 minus g sine alpha plus a. Try to see all these symbols. Why 0? Vertical component should be 0 because as it grazes means the velocity will become parallel to the line. So here it will
So
have
that is
velocity
G cos alpha, sir.
g cos alpha. Yeah. Yeah. 0 minus u sine theta whole square equal to 2 minus g cos alpha a, this one. So solving this, I'll get expression for a is equal to u square sine square theta by 2g cos alpha. Keep one equation in hand. Next, shall we take time taken to move from O to P2? From O to P2, we'll write one equation. Final velocity will be 0 is equal to from OP2 along the incline. It is. This was perpendicular to incline.
Sir,
Uh,
so will you answer the question, the figure, sir?
when it moves from O to P2, let me write along the incline. Along the incline, vertical the component of velocity parallel to incline will be 0 here. Initial velocity is how much? U cos theta, then g sine alpha. So shall we calculate the time taken to move from O to P? So t equals 0, I projected. After some time t, it will be available here. Shall we calculate this time t? Applying u plus at formula.
Sir? Sir, in the first equation, it should be v square minus u sine theta whole square.
So what is that, sir?
Which one, pa?
Sir,
Sir, here
2 minus g cos alpha dash.
and also it should be plus 2a, sir.
This equation v square minus u square equal to 2a formula.
Yes, sir. You're taking
Sir,
it along
last.
OP perpendicular to the line, no, sir. Finally, the velocity is also perpendicular to the line. Instead, you take 0, sir.
OP1, no, OP1. From O to P1 I apply, not O to P2. I think just look at one equation. It grazes, no, grazes means the velocity will be parallel to incline, no, parallel to line, no. Then I'm applying perpendicular to line. So what is the perpendicular component here? Will be 0. So 0 square. I wrote here in the bracket perpendicular to line. Okay. Just only see like u sine theta. What happened to perpendicular component? Will be 0, no, at point P1. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay, got it. I think little bit some confusion. Huh? Shall I go down?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You may go down.
Okay, fine. Huh? Now we'll come for now. So this will be u cos theta minus g sine alpha into t. This is what? Parallel to the line. Any line it is, parallel to lines. Again, which line you'll ask it? Parallel to first line. Let me make things still more clear. Perpendicular to first line. This will be parallel to. Okay, now is that okay? V equal to U plus AT formula. So when it strikes at point P2, so how the velocity will be perpendicular to second line. So therefore, what is the velocity along the second line will be 0. Okay, I got now one more equation. T equal to U cos theta by G sin alpha. Let me write from O to P2 perpendicular to line. Again, same equation from O to P2 perpendicular to lines. Perpendicular to second line. Let me write it perpendicular to. Okay, I'll show the diagram. See once. V square minus U square equal to 2A's formula. So when it moves from O to P2, this is the initial, this is the final. No? So look at the displacement A. It is opposite to U sin theta. It is opposite to U sin theta. So therefore, so I'll write the equation V square minus U square equal to 2A's formula. Or S equal to UT minus half it square, any of the formula. So this will be minus B, or say, sorry, minus A, no? Minus A is equal to U sin theta T minus U sin theta. As it moves from U sin theta, the displacement A is opposite to U sin theta, so therefore negative. What about G cos alpha? It is also opposite to U sin theta, so it will be negative. So therefore it will be minus A equal to U sin theta T minus G cos alpha T square by 2. Okay, substitute the value of T here. Okay, the value of T. So this we got. And the A also we assume, no, substitute the value of A. So call this equation 3. Put 1 and 2 in 3. Then eliminate the things. 1, 9. Writing these equations is very important. So once okay, rest all solving now. So we have to solve this. Okay, let me substitute it. So this will be minus of sin square theta by 2G cos alpha equal to U sin theta. So U square gets eliminated, G get eliminated, then left over will be only theta and alpha. So we'll end up with tan theta equal to root 2 minus 1 cot alpha.